What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. I got my bestie with me today. Her name is Nay. Ooh, that rhymed. We got a seafood boil. We got a lot of stuff. Some wine. We're going to do a little topic or two or three. And then we're going to, just talk, basically. We have snow crab, tiger prawns, lobster tails, boiled eggs. I got a potato, sausage. Did I say corn on the cob? Corn on the cob and a little sweet sauce or whatever. If this is your first time here, subscribe to my channel and let's get into it.
I'm so excited.
I made a video before and she was on here, but we was out eating or whatever, so it's a little different.
Oh, the sausage.
Oh, you gonna start with the sausage?
That sausage was good as hell. Like good. I was like, ooh. I was trying to hold off till the video started. I'm like, yeah. Let me just take a bite.
Maybe just get a sample or something.
That's the sauce for me.
Yes, it's her first time tasting the sauce. I think it's my first time making seafood for her.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah. She loved my cooking, so I be trying
I
to.
do. Look. Look.
we both said at the same time, like, of course I got all these onions in here or whatever and whatnot.
Gotta have the boiled eggs. Got to. Like,
I don't know, we might not even get to the topic.
I don't know. But the food too good, but and I'm enjoying this. Thank you.
Thank you, Lord.
Amen. This is good.
Thank you. Our relationship is like based off of our friendship. I'm talking about relationship.
Yeah.
We not gay, y'all. We
Yeah,
not gay.
no. Straight narrow path now. Straight narrow path.
Strictly.
You know? Yeah. If you get it, you get it.
We've been friends for a long time.
Too damn long.
Cause we was like
Kids.
babies.
Babies. I know we was somewhere like in like 5s or 6s. Like, we used to think we was Destiny Child. We used to sing on the porches, make up dances for the block parties. Like, real ghetto. Real ghetto.
But we had fun in our childhood.
Yeah, our childhood was fun. It was lit.
There came a time when we became little adults. A few years back. We had a little altercation. We didn't speak for like 5 or 6 years. Then we start speaking again and we're stronger than ever.
For real. That's crazy. You can go that long without talking to somebody. And it was just like, when we started talking again, it was like we never stopped talking. You would have thought we never really stopped being friends.
Like, we ain't missed nothing. We caught up with each other's lives as time went on. And we talk about our future and stuff now.
For sure. Because we got a lot to get done, you know?
Yeah. Also, she does poems.
Thank you.
She do them on Instagram. I'm gonna leave a link to her Instagram in the description box.
Oh, appreciate it.
So y'all can check out her poem. She's really good.
Thank you.
I've been trying to tell her to do more, but
I just honestly don't. It's like my mind be on so much stuff. I'm trying to go back to school, be a nurse,
be a mom.
I'm a mom every day. Been doing hair from time to time. I do that too, but that's like a little
I told her I should be doing my hair.
Of course, she's my protege. Like, I do her hair all the time. Yeah. It just be hard because it's like I be having my hand is just be in the pot and so much stuff. I really be wanting to do more poems, but it's like the time, like especially when we about to go back to school.
Yeah,
I haven't had a life. Like Jay brings out the fun in me. Because I'm really a grandma. Like, anybody that know me, they know I would stay in the house, have me a nice little glass of wine, some food, and I'm happy. And then I'm out. When I'm out, I'm a fun time, though. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm a fun time, but I'm like low-key a grandma. I'm like, after 2 o'clock, I'm going in the house. Like, this is the party animal right here. No, we ain't going out at 2 o'clock. We're going to stay out till 6.
Let's go to an after hour.
I'll be like, I want to go home.
Then I'll punch her in the stomach. Like, no. You're not going home.
Yeah.
But when she go home, I go home. So if we don't go, it is what it is.
We be having fun, though. But
yeah, when we go out, we definitely be having a ball.
For sure. Like, good time. Be making friends and everything.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever been to a place with her where we didn't make friends. We went on vacation and made friends we met people from London. Like, they was our friends the whole trip. A girl, her mom. Then we met these other girls. They was from Philly. It was just like a lot going on.
That was my birthday vlog.
Mm-hmm.
It was on there. So, we just be living life. Or trying to, because life be having some twists and turns. So, we just try to go with the flow.
Lord knows it's been a crazy year for both of us. It's just been rough.
Yes.
But, you know, I feel like we did good just motivating each other and just staying 10 toes down and just holding each other accountable. Because that's really an important part of friendship. Like, sometimes somebody got to tell you when you want BS.
Yeah. And I be on BS all the time. Well, most of the time.
I'm about to say, it be me sometimes too. It is me.
The crazy thing is, though, I be telling people, like, we balance each other out. Like,
For sure.
the way I am is not the way she is, but it works out for both parties. Like,
Bad. Like, opposites attract.
we really just be bad. If y'all hear a baby snoring in the background, y'all know it's always somebody in our background saying something.
My baby, he's sleeping.
That's my son. He knocked out.
Yeah,
I'm glad
long
he's asleep
day.
because he would have been over here hitting the camera. He'd have been doing too much.
He'd be like, Mom, let's go to Happy Car.
That's
McDonald's. Mom, I want pizza.
Sickening. Kids ain't right. I'm telling y'all. I want to be a mom someday, but I give it up to her because she got more patience than me. I've been
Sit down.
I'm be the mom that's going to torture my kids.
No, you're not.
I'm telling y'all. They don't believe me. When I'm in like a store, costume store, I'm putting on masks, running down the aisle, scaring them. I'm going to be eating seeds in the car, rolling down the baby back window, spitting the seeds on the baby. Why?
No, you're not. Yo, I don't have time for you.
Everybody's not meant to have kids, and I don't think I'm mad.
I knew I was mad. So I've been having kids before I had kids.
I'm joking. I'm not going to do that to my kids. I like to joke a lot. But you want to get into the topic?
Okay, so the question was, why do you think it's hard to find a good man? That's the topic. So think about that before you answer.
And y'all can tell us in the comments as well what's your opinions and thoughts and things like that. If this doesn't apply to you, let it fly past you.
Yeah, exactly. Straight like that. I mean, I feel like my personal opinion of thinking why it's hard to find a good man. I think a lot of men are conditioned different than how it was when we were growing up as kids. Like, men are just not men no more. Like, it's a lot. Of boys. A lot of men don't understand, honestly, how to even communicate. Like, we can start there. Most men don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to be providers and leaders. It's like hard because, like, me and Jay are like alpha females. So it's like, when you step into a relationship with an alpha female, you have to know how to lead. Like, because if not, we're going to either take over everything or we're going to step on past you.
Yeah, we're going to run over you.
Like, and I feel like that's a lot of women today. It's like a lot of women are doing so much that we want to be soft, but we can't. Like, I don't feel like women feel like they can be soft in this time.
Yeah. And a lot of guys talk about how a lot of females these days basically they basically like say that females act too hard for themselves. But it's like, if you a dominant female, that's in you already. You can't control how you are. Like, I just feel like it's a difference between acting hard and not being a pushover. That's what I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it's hard for me to find a man, kind of like piggybacking off of what she said. Like, I just feel like I'm not compatible with the men these days that I ain't gonna say, because it's probably somebody out there, but I feel like the men I deal with or dealt with in the past, I feel like I just wasn't compatible with them. And the ones that I were compatible with or felt like I could be compatible with, it just didn't work out because they maybe had other plans for me. They maybe didn't want to do what I wanted to do with them, with me. So that's how I look at it.
I kind of think the same thing. Honestly, for me, I know it'd be me. I'm gonna be honest. In my part, I think it'd be me because I'm not always emotionally available because I haven't met somebody that made me feel like safe with my emotions and my feelings. Whereas though I could feel like, okay, I could take my guard down for a minute. I could feel like, all right, you got me. Like, I know you got me, and that's just what it is. Like, I haven't met nobody that made me feel like that, so it's kind of hard for me to really like fully let go and like just give myself to somebody because I've been in a relationship before where I did that. And I was with them for a long time. So it's like, after being with somebody for a long time and then you go through the breakup stage and you heal and you get comfortable, it's like once you by yourself and you comfortable, it don't be no coming back from that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it'd be hard because it's like, yeah, I want somebody I can love on eventually other than my child, but at the same time, I want the right person to love on. Like, I don't just want somebody just to have somebody. Like,
just to say that you got somebody.
Yeah, like, no, I don't want that. No, not at all. That's why I've been single for, I'm gonna say 2 years. I'm not gonna even say 3 because that's probably not like really hypothetical. I'm gonna say in total I've been single for about 2 years. And
you sure it's 2 years?
It's actually been 3, but
yeah, it'll be 3 for me next month.
It's actually 3, but I say 2 because I wasn't really fully over the person at 2 years, like in the first year.
Yeah.
So I say 2, but even that.
I baked these lobster tails, child.
Child, you see, I'm almost done. I'm going there greedy. It's not even funny. I was hungry.
We love seafood. She was probably in here. Stomach probably was growling. Poor baby. Then
sneaking bites of the food.
I'm in there sweating like a Hebrew slave. Got the oven on and all. I said, "Oh, open up the window." She like, "No." I opened up the back door, baby. I couldn't take it no longer. I can't take it no longer, and this better not be hard and rough. Okay.
Okay.
I thought it was gonna be like a little tough, cause it's like when you steam them, they be perfect. But this, I ain't gonna lie, I can get jiggy with that. You tasted George already?
What? The lobster?
Lobster
Lobster my favorite. So I always do it later. Lobster is like my favorite thing to eat before I eat anything. So, I mean, after I eat everything. Cause I be wanting to savor the taste. Like, oh, I be mad at myself. Like, why I didn't say the lobster?
It's the last.
That's why.
I don't even know I put a crab leg over there.
I knew something was supposed to go. I'm like, wait a minute.
Where'd that come from?
Yeah.
How you like the shrimp? They good, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't put nothing on the shrimp. I just like steam them, and cause I know we're gonna dip them in the sauce. So
this sauce is fire.
the sauce is the boss. I'm trying to think of another topic. You got another one?
Why do you think there's so many failed marriages?
Because men do not be ready to commit. They might try to do it because the female might be forcing them, nagging them about it, or maybe because he really do love the person, but in the back of his mind, I'm just blaming it all on God. I can't even say that because females cheat too. But most of the time it be the guys. So I'm going to say the person wants to be in a relationship, but in the back of their mind, I feel like they be thinking like, you know what? I'm not fully ready, but they don't want to tell the person that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I agree. Like, they even piggyback off what Jay just said.
yeah.
I think men don't honestly be wanting marriage. Like, most men don't really care to get married. They feel like it's a woman thing, and it's just like they just do it because they feel like that's what's gonna make you happy. But realistically, I want somebody that wants to marry me too. I don't want to force nobody to marry me. I don't want to put it in your head that only way if we're together we gonna get married, and you know that's not what you want. Then that's just not what you want, and I'm not gonna stick around and wait.
Yeah.
Like. And you're entitled to go ahead and find somebody else that wants what you want. Like, I don't frown upon people that don't want to get married.
But make that clear up front.
Fact.
Don't waste nobody's time. Like, if you know in your mind, you know. Like, we're too old to be playing games out here. We're too old to not know what we want. Some of us might not know what we want out of life, but some of us might have, like, a thought at least. Like, in marriage, I feel like it's something that people, like, people in our age bracket should know if they want it or not. Like
that. I feel like that's a conversation that at the age bracket that we're at should be had. Like, I don't really want to go through a stage of dating somebody I know has no potential on marriage. That's just my personal opinion. Now, if you don't feel like marriage is important to you, I'm not saying that you're wrong for feeling that way, but I'm also not saying that I'm sticking around to figure it out. Like, I don't knock you for feeling how you feel. Like, I'm not a person that's very judgy towards other people's feelings. I just know what I stand on and what I feel, and that's just what it is. And I'm not going to change my feelings on what I feel for nobody. Like, I want to get married. I want the glitz and the glamour. But it's bigger to me than just the glitz and the glamour, too. It's like, I want that union. Like, I want somebody that's going to be my best friend. Besides my other, my actual best friend. But you know what I mean? Like, I want that best friend, that person that we might go through 10 bad years, but we going to have 50 good years. Like, and then I want somebody that's going to be 100% down for me. Like, I know I'm going to be there for them. It's not just about the paperwork. It's not just about, it's for the glitz and the glamour. Because honestly, the thing with relationships is they're not a promising situation. Like, I just feel as though men a lot of times use like, I'm here in a relationship for a long time, so that means I'm committed. That doesn't mean you're committed to me. It just means that you don't have to commit as long as I'm happy with where we're at. Most women do be happy where they at. They're like, my man not cheating, he's paying all the bills, and eventually you start thinking as a woman like me, I think about longevity. I don't just think about what's going to be okay right now or how the honeymoon phase is going to be. I think about how is our life going to be if we were to get married. How would life look if we had children? Because I'm a person that does have a child and been through an experience of having a child and not being married. So I hold marriage a little bit higher. And I feel like even people that don't have kids should hold marriage a little bit higher. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, especially if you really love that person. I feel like you should want to do it to make, like you said, like to make them happy. But if you know that you don't want to do it, say it in the beginning. Like, don't lead people on. There be people problems nowadays. They don't know how to be upfront with people. They don't know how to just come out and just say, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. They want you to just be a mind reader and think you're supposed to know what the person wants. No, that's not how this life works. So, failed marriages, failed relationships, failed situationships, whatever, they be failed because people don't know how to be upfront. Like,
true fact.
I just be feeling like I don't be wanting to waste a lot of time on something that I know is like not going to work out, or something that I have doubts in my mind. Like, is it going to work? Like, like I want to be sure, like she said, I want to be sure. I want to know for a fact if it's, that it's real. Like, I don't know. I feel like we single because people just can't handle how we just keep it above. People can't handle it. But they be wanting people to be real. Like, do you want people to be real, or you want people to be really fake? Like, I don't get that. Like,
and I'm on here.
The whole house. And I'll keep dipping the corn. Like it don't got 20,000 pieces of butter on it.
I don't remember. This not laughing was good. It was so good that all I could do was this. So dang good. But I understand men in the generation, they just don't be ready for commitment. And a lot of times that's why marriages don't work. Oh, I got another question. How do you feel about Christian and Blueface? I actually am going to say, weirdly, I feel like they would be a good match if they wasn't so toxic. Like, but I feel like also they trauma bond because it's like she went through a traumatic life. He had some traumatic stuff going on. So it's like we're trauma bonding. Like, we just going through it. Like, I don't condone domestic violence in no way at all. I feel like it's kind of like the situation where, you know, they teach boys not to hit girls, which they shouldn't. But I feel like also at the same time, we have to start preparing our daughters and teaching them that they have to keep their hands to themselves as well. Because I'm going to be honest, I have a son. And I'm going to teach my son, if your daughter hit him, he better come get his mama. And that's just what's going to be. Like, I'm sorry. Because I feel like some girls have this tendency to keep putting their hands on males because they feel like they know they're going to get away with it. But I also feel as though men should also have the control to walk away, especially if you have sisters. If you got sisters or you got cousins and you got them females in your family that you know will come 10 toes, you might as well just go ahead and walk away from that situation. Like, even if you don't, it's just, I feel like they do. I feel like they love each other. I absolutely do feel like they love each other. But I feel like the way they love each other is so toxic that they shouldn't be together. But it's weird. That's why it's like, people on like that watch they show, we watch it because, like, personally for me, I understand. I don't.
Can I have some wine? She like, who was over there?
Yeah. Oh, you want the whole box?
So you can keep talking. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just a little. Y'all already know how I am when it comes to.
I mean, I just feel like I'd be wanting to see, like, maybe it's something we missing about their relationship because it's like. I kind of like Krishan. I feel like we all have a little Krishan in us. Like, we do. Like, we all got a little crazy in us. But I do think sometimes she go a little bit overboard because she's young. She used it. And it's like, and sometimes you got to just know when to stand down, too. Like, I like her, though.
Let me butt in.
Go ahead.
Okay. Me, personally, the type of female I am, I know I had to learn as I got older. As I dealt with situations and, you know, I had to learn my worth. A lot of females these days do not know their worth. They don't think it's somebody out there that's better. They don't know that it's somebody that can really change their whole perception of somebody. Like, they just settle for the bare minimum. And I feel like he do the cheating. He do the like she said, the toxic stuff. It's not worth it. Females are scared to be lonely.
Fact. That's true.
I'm not scared to be alone. All I need is my wine and my hookah and my movies and my shows and YouTube. And I'm fine. I don't need a man in my life to make me feel as though like I'm like worthy or fake worthy, because these guys these days don't even make you feel like you're worthy of anything. They do the bare minimum in a relationships or situations, whatever. They treat you like crap. Like, I don't know. Females just, they either scared to be alone, they don't know their worth, and they just settle for too little. Like, the mindset that I'm on, that I've been on, is I'm not dealing with you if you don't have at least, like, if you're not on my level or have more than me. Why would I want to deal with somebody that has nothing? The female I am, I'm a very independent female. I don't need anybody for anything. But there is it is a saying. Well, not a saying, but females that say, like,
it was so good.
She's full. She said that was good. But I don't know. I just feel like with her, she's stupid, and I feel like she's young, okay, but Girl, you on social media with it. Back when everybody was having relationship problems and stuff like that in real life, like us, you know, the people that's not famous, we like no social media was involved for real. Or it probably was like just the beginning of social media. So you on social media looking like a fool and you think it's cute. It's not cute.
I agree. I just feel like she lost. Like I think
the poor girl better find her way. And he ain't
he ain't gonna help her. But I feel like the crazy thing about her is she has so much capability of being that girl that people like her for her. She just gotta get away from him.
That's what I said.
Like, that's the thing. Like, I like her. Like, I think she do, like, keep me a little glued to the TV. Like, I know she gonna do something a little crazy, but I'm like, damn, why would she do? Like, I'm gonna be interested to figure her out because it's like she has that kind of personality. Like, it's some people you watch on TV, you be like...
See, I didn't start watching the show.
You gotta watch it, girl. You wanna use my Zeus?
Yeah. That's why I ain't watching, because I ain't got that account. That's why.
Yeah. I just paid the bill to I watched the first one.
So I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to hit back. I'm going to touch bases with y'all again about it. But I think we should wrap this video up because I'm ready to clean everything up. And get in the shower and spark my puff give, okay?
Yes, I got to wake my baby up so he can go home. Yes. He ain't going to go to sleep.
He going to be up.
Mommy, happy car.
Well, give us a thumbs up if you like the video. If you want to see more Nay, comment in the comments saying, yeah, Nay, where Nay at? You know, do all of the little shout out stuff, you know. Subscribe, once again.
Period.
Share, like it, comment, do whatever you're going to do. And we'll see you very soon.
For sure.
Bye-bye.